They said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Special day. Another milestone reached. The No Limit coin unveils the new UI that the whole team, me, so many people, Casper, Nicholas, Michaels, Danny, Philly D, Pranav, Diomesh, of course Raphael, Team Tui, Ivan, all those guys. If I'm missing, I know Martine with the awesome logo, of course. All the feedback, all the people posting, all the bugs over these times, all the input, I mean, there's just so much that went into this UI. Like, it wasn't just go hire some robot team and have them slap something up. Like, this is like so many things that are in this UI are community driven, came from the community. People, you know, wanted the top 5 picks. People wanted the winning managers. So, I mean, it's just absolutely, it's just very, very nice how it came out. I really love the logo. Look at that. I like the star. We're currently in the beta. You can switch. Yes, I'm in XP's account. I've been doing testing back and forth, and this is the account I'm in. Just very, very cool. Got the field view right there, right? You can see your team. Yeah, just fucking awesome. Check this out. If there's any bugs, you know, you can report them in the improvements. This is going to be getting worked on 24/7, like just constantly round the clock. Improvement, improvement, improvement. We're already working on version 2 behind the scenes with all kinds of crazy shit, like, you know, a more interactive field view, just all kinds of cool stuff on the horizon. So yeah, you know, it's finally here. I'm very happy with it. Just another step in the right direction, constantly improving. You know, the coin didn't have a website, anything like this. And now here we are, going to be knocking out more states. And yeah, just absolutely amazing. And from there, we will go to CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin, 7,400. It was flirting back and forth, you know, 2 billion or 200 billion market cap. And, you know, you remember what, a week or two ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever, I was saying, you know, we're easily going to be able to hit 250, you know, $250 billion this, you know, by the end of the year. And we're already stampeding, you know, we already crushed 200 billion all-time high. And Bitcoin and a lot of these altcoins, you know, I was getting so many cheap altcoins last night, and now they bounce back up, you know, just doing the Batman head action. SysCoin was one of them. EOS is just on another trajectory. And what's happening is, I know a lot of people are doubting EOS and the fact that, you know, there's going to be a lot of coins coming out. But EOS is going to have a workable platform. Their things will be working early next year. So if they already have something working, people who want to get on the future ICOs who need EOS, these businesses that want to run it, they're going to be hoarding it. And 2 million coins a day, when you have, let's say, 100 million 24-hour volume, is not that much to handle. And this volume is just going to keep increasing as the market cap keeps increasing. As they keep doing, that was one meetup, guys. The pump was because of the meetup. If you go and look at their YouTube channel, you'll see that they went to a meetup and, you know, they had some badass talks if you really listen. And people are like, holy shit, you know, these guys are real. They just, you know, been quietly working. But the more they start doing that, this price could easily stay at $1. And the point is, they have 10% of the total EOS that's locked up, never going to hit, you know, Ethereum network. So technically, there's going to be 900 million total EOS. So $1 would not even be a billion market cap. If you don't think EOS can, you know, meet the market cap of a Neo, you know, I putting my cap with the superstar team they have, the reach, the connections, A lot of people want to hate on EOS because they say Dan's project hopping. Like, just if you do the research and you really listen to the man, he was saying like these prior projects were needed to actually do EOS. He wanted something like EOS all along, and he's saying he's needing EOS because he wants to create more apps, but he's limited. So I've listened to every single video, so I just have really good high faith in EOS. As I've been saying, when it was 49 cents, when people are saying it was going to go down to 10 cents, 20 cents. People know I placed a high stakes wager. I placed 100,000 down on a bet about EOS. It was not taken, but just saying, I have bet. And SysCoin, I was getting super cheap. You know, around hit the low about 2,300 Satoshi last night. 2,300. I'm not sure I hit that vicious dump though. Basic attention token was just LOL. I mean, seriously, this is just fucking free. If you're talking about Mozilla making what 2 to 300 million annually, and Basic Attention Token is a better browser in my opinion, much faster, much cleaner. It's just use it on your cell phone. You'll notice a big difference, and speed matters. So it just all matters. And you're talking about it doesn't even have, you know, not even 200 million market cap. But yeah, I was getting this for 18, 20 last night, selling my lures. Another one I was keeping my eye on, Civic. Yes, I'm getting Civic. Watched the interview or the talk with him and Brock from Block One. So I just see that this is tremendously undervalued if you're talking about not even 100 million market cap with what it provides, you know, basically with all the hacks. Things like security, being able to have all your information protected, your identity, you know, this is for everything. And then you have PayPal, which I'm also scooping up, which is free. So people keep asking me, they're like, all right, Dan, you know, what do you think about this coin, that coin? You know, Chainlink, all these coins. Like, I'm not hating on any of them. You know, I'm invested in a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not heavily invested, but you know, I flirt around with those. But I'm honing my skill. If you notice what I'm in, I'm a very fucking steak and potatoes type of guy, man. I'm not trying to get too fucking crazy. I want to get into something, first of all, I can understand and wrap my head around. It's like Basic Attention Token. It's a browser. I can use it. I understand it. I understand how it's gonna make money. I see how it's better. That's something I can sink my teeth into. There's not any other real browsers. No other browser is gonna compete with it. I don't think. There's no way. They have too good of a team, Basic Attention Token. So I'm like, okay, that's a good one. What's known? No Limit Coin. Fancy Sports. There's no Fancy Sports. Oh, well, you know, if you can get a beautiful website made and only competition have the world sports, it was a no-brainer for me, right? It's easy for me to understand. No Limit Coin. Yeah, it's Fantasy Sports. And what else I'm in? Civic, you know, for identification. You know, it's basically going to replace how people are identified. Passports even. You know, think about that. What if it replaces passports? Like, it's getting adopted by governments. I just really understand that. It makes sense. Same with PayPal. Okay, credit on the blockchain. That's really important because a lot of these big credit agencies and a lot of these people who hold sensitive information are getting hacked left and right. And with the big recent hacks, I can see that being good. It's on Ether Delta. It's not on a real exchange. No real news, which is a question mark to me. I find that, you know, I'm a bite, tear the flesh off type of person. Ask questions. I don't give a fuck. I'll take a big L on PayPal if it's a thing. But going for 14, 13 cents, that's more than half off from the ICO price. They have a workable platform. They announced one update. Like, early next year, they're supposed to have a platform. So I just, you know, I can wrap my head around that. I'm not taking a huge position in PayPal. I'm not saying like that. But I'm taking a position. Also, what else is there? What else am I investing in, guys? SysCoin, right? It's like going to be the Amazon killer. It's going to be a marketplace that you can't take down. You can always exchange, which, you know, especially with virtual goods. But you can also do it with, you know, mailing and all that. But virtual goods is going to be the nuts for that. I can wrap my head around all of these things, right? But you're talking about all these other things. And I'm investing in Qtum. I'm investing in all these other coins. So I'm just saying, like, it gets to be weird because there's so many, especially with like these market predictors. Like, I'm not hating on Spectra. I'm not hating on all these, but a lot of people coming to me and it's like, dude, I understand what they're trying to do, but I understand that there's going to be a lot of fucking competition and it's kind of hard to really wrap my head around, really grab it by the horns with these prediction markets and these AIs and all these kind of basically, you know, brokerless. I just don't see, there's these kind of like decentralized things that are acting as middlemen, trying to make life easier from financial institutions. I just think that it's hard to predict emotional data. And the markets are so emotional, I'm not quite sure how a robot's really going to give us that much insight. That's my opinion. Like, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost know for a fact that it's going to make money. It's going to be plus EV. But for somebody like me or for some hardcore traders, I don't go by that because I think it'd be like training wheels and it'd slow me down because I'm really good at putting the heartbeat of the market and understanding how to really capitalize, things that it's kind of like playing a robot, being a chess player versus a robot, but you're like, really good at chess and you can outsmart the robot in a way because the robot, as smart as it is, it's really dumb in common sense type of situations. So just, man, there's a lot of good, it's going to be a lot of good deals leading up to this fork because we're already at 7,400. We still have a long time and we're not quite sure what's going to happen with SegWit. It's just really keeping the eye to the market. Hardcore. Getting these cheap alts. Get these cheap alts while you can. I have been just loading up on all of these cheap alts. The Bitcoin, yeah, it's nice, especially if you wrote it up to this point. It could, it could easily go to 10,000, but that 30%, gain is nothing compared to when, these altcoins double 2x, 3x, 4x. And hey, they might not, they might not even, they might just keep pace. This is what I'm betting on. This is where everyone had doubts in July when things were just dumping left and right. People are like, alts are dead. Nothing's going to, that was when Bitcoin was falling too. The sky's falling. And I was putting all of my money. I didn't see, that's the thing, man. I pulled the fucking trigger in July. I went all in. I didn't, I used everything I had and put it into coins like Basic Attention Token and all kinds of other coins, right? And held onto my alts. I didn't sell my altcoins, right? So it was just a different mindset. And I just really feel that right now there's a really good opportunity for a lot of people if they do your fucking research. And it's just kind of like, really, is EOS really going to go down to 20 cents? Is, with the market cap growing, is SysCoin really just going to go to zero? Is Civic really just going to go to zero, or is it just going to never grow? Is there never going to be adoption for it? Yeah, competition can come, but it's still competition is competition. They raised 30 mil, Civic. They have some OGs, some really good connections. It's going to be tough. They're not going to just die. They're going to be, some hard hitters in the game regardless. It's just hard to bet. Even Neo, there's just so many cheap coins right now. I'm just looking at these prices. I mean, Omizago. And that's one of these things. People, hey, I have a small position, Omizago. I got it at $4. And I haven't, I haven't really been trying to sell it or anything. But I saw, man, there were so many people buying it at $10, $11, just thinking that it was never going to go down. And I'd ask them, hey, man, what's up? What's your favorite part about Omizago? And they're like, McDonald's, bruh. And I was like, well, what's up? What's behind that? And they're just like, well, bro, it's about, they're with McDonald's, man, making no connections. Yeah, Moon, Lambo. It's like, that's bad. Okay, well, so what I'm saying is a lot of people are just, they hear something, they hear a name, and yeah, they just fucking forget about it. Speaking of names, hacking, we have a live Q&A, Nicholas Live. I'll have the link in the comments. A live Q&A, winner gets 300 hacking. You know how we roll. And yes, you're going to be able to talk to the CEO. And that's a really cool, dude, of all the shit ICOs I've been swimming through, because, oh my God, that's what I do for a living, basically, right? I have a whole team. We just fucking go through all these ICOs and pluck out the good ones. There's a lot of fucking shit ones. There's a lot of overrated ones. And this is a really tough time to pull off an ICO. ICOs ending in this time are not a good timing at all. Starting in this time, it's not bad for investors because if it ends a month from now post fork, that's good. That's one of the reasons I liked hacking, because of the timing. There could be the greatest ICO in the world and it can still tank if the timing's wrong. And yeah, so we're helping them basically just doing what we can to spread awareness, because it's a really good, I think it's going to be a really solid pick. And with all the security holes, but yeah, just all the questions you have, do some research if you want to win some hacking. 300 hacking, they're $1 a piece. It's like $300, bros. Could be worth a lot more too. Could be. Spective. Also, next week we're going to have a big update with them. They have been working very hard. They have they have some really big news. I don't want to spoil anything. I just say things are ahead of schedule. And you should be pleasantly surprised and well, I wouldn't say surprised. I'm just going to say that basically they are just fucking killing the game, and what you expected is about to happen. So you're going to get a live update from them next week. You know how I feel about those. They, have a lot of funding and some nice backing. So it's going to be very, very nice. I just think that it's very hard to find some really nice, legit ICOs. And you guys know I've been on Spective for months and months now, following this project, staying in close contact, being patient. And I really believe that the patience is paying off. These guys, they have a headquarters. These guys are fucking killing it. So I'm really anxious to get all the information from next week. Very fun times, guys. Get on the new No Limit Coin UI. We got it out there. Upgrades constantly. We're never stagnant. On G, big update coming. You guys already know I'm working hard on that. Just basically making it to where it's going to be the coolest fucking home, coolest place to be on the internet, giving out whale up votes. You know how I roll. Just so much good stuff, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Set some deep ass lures. This weekend I am going to be no spears. Hashtag no spears. Why you need spears? Lures, baby. People are dumping hardcore. Hope, pray for some more dumps. Have those deep, deep, deep lures. I have my lures so deep it's ridiculous. I have all kinds of Bitcoin everywhere on all these exchanges, just ready for it all, just ready to grab all these altcoins. And yeah, just have, happy hunting. Talk to you guys Monday. Cheers. Peace.